Welcome back to PFI Speed and your half hour of power. This little Civic had come in a few weeks ago to have Sean kind of finish some stuff up. He did the boost pipes on it. He put the breathers on it. He had to do a blow down tube from the gate. A bunch of miscellaneous fabrication, and he went ahead and knocked that out. Now this is an all-wheel drive Civic, and you may have seen it in some of the videos on this dyno. And we were gonna dyno it in all-wheel drive mode, I guess you would say. But we were gonna dyno it all-wheel drive, but the oil pan, the car sits so low, the oil pan was hitting the front roller on the all-wheel drive dyno. So what we did was we just took the drive shaft off, brought it back over to this side, put it on the two-wheel drive dyno. I'm gonna get the base up in it, and then if I need to do some tweaking, I can just do it on the track or wherever we need to do that. So I guess I'm gonna work on the tune, try to get that all working. Jamie said he wants to set this thing up around 550 horsepower right now. That way he can test all the all-wheel drive stuff. He built this all at home, and it seems like it's gonna work pretty good. Let's check it out here. You see he's got the stock control arms. Looks like I think it's a welded trailing arm kit. And I'm not sure what bits and pieces he used, but it all definitely looks good. We got a little half a stock gas tank here that he grabbed the stuff from, it looks like. Maybe want to zip tie some of that up and away from the axle in case an axle ever goes. Some little things like that. Looks like we got a couple 044 pumps right up there, those two little silver things. You can see the drive shaft hanging in the front now. Shane undid that. But then we got another half tank on that side. But I'm gonna scan all this thing still, try to get it all going. I hadn't gotten to get under there. I did notice that the fuel lines kind of go by that axle, so I think we'll zip tie those away in case. Okay. Well, you know, you did it in the green car. When the axle goes, those things just flop and fling. And
oh, it hit the tank and everything.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So having to hit a fuel line is never a good idea. Yeah. So I guess that's about it. James, do you know what's in this thing?
CSS, rods, pistons, head studs, springs, retainers.
This is also a 4-piston head, and the turbo is a 6766. So, woo! This should be awesome.
We did have to do a spacer right there.
Oh, okay.
Just to get it away from all the coolant stuff.
Yeah, and it's still on top of it.
Yeah.
But definitely better.
We also had to change the flange on the wastegate and the blow-off valve and everything because he had turbo smart stuff and the manifold was set up for tile stuff. So we had to cut the flange off. And Sean actually put a bend in it to get the wastegate in a little better spot. Because it was smack dab in the way. Couldn't get a pipe on it, do anything.
I've definitely, like I said, you guys have probably seen this in the background of the videos, sitting on the all-wheel drive dyno. And I've just been anxious to do it. And since it's scraped there, we're going to pull it here and have some fun. So, what size ejector's in this thing?
22s.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'll just zip tie this one up just so it doesn't get sucked in.
Doesn't do a Trevor.
Yeah, that is always a bummer. But I love the setup. It's super clean. The intercooler or the radiator is kind of tucked up under here. That's pretty awesome. We kind of talked about moving this clamp a little bit just so it doesn't rub through the. But it's just a shroud.
It's the shroud, yeah.
But definitely. And then he's got the spacer for the intake manifold for a little more volume. Looks like a bunch of K-Tune parts on here. Hybrid Racing, Skunk 2, Precision Turbo, Turbo Smart, KLM intercooler with a Speed Factory radiator.
KLM manifold.
KLM manifold on Honda K-Pro, right?
K-Pro, and it's got a 4-port solenoid that's inside.
Okay. But that's about it. So, I guess I'll shut up.
Check how he wired the wideband in too. I think he had it, but
okay.
Double check it.
All right, so I'll check some of that stuff, and I think we're just gonna get to it and bring you guys along so you guys can tune it with us. So, all right, guys, let's get into this bad boy. Small wheel drive fun. All right, so the wideband. Do you know what it's going into?
No, I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like all my wires except for my power and ground are going into the analog plug.
Alright, we should just need the white wire and the brown wire.
Yeah.
So we'll have to take a look at that real quick and see what it is. The brown wire is the logic ground, and then the white wire is the sensor signal. I mean, they could have took the black wire to the board to a ground base as well.
No, the black one's out here.
Okay.
It's everything except the red and black is in there.
Okay. All right, so let's check that real quick and see what's going on. So that's that plug right there, that little white one that's dangling.
This one right here.
So we just need to see where he's got the wires tied into for that, and take the next step.
It looks like we are just using the brown and the white, and they are a black and a white. So the white is gonna be AN1.
AN1, okay. That works for me.
AN0 and then AN1.
AN0?
0 is the red one, so the white one is going to be AN1. That's the one I used.
So it's going to AN1, not AN0?
AN1, not 0.
And the other one's going to ground?
Yep.
Okay.
So it is. So all this was taped up, so it looked like all of the wires, but it's just the white and the brown here.
Okay. So AN1, and that's it.
Yep.
Simple enough. So that's over here. So I'll set that up in this area here, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so we've been messing with this, trying to figure out why I won't run right. And it looks like I'm one line. So no matter what, it just stays in one cell. No matter what I do,
That's why it's lean.
can't fix it.
Okay. So it does have a B series map sensor on it, so it could be that wiring.
Yeah, we'll have to check the wiring for that. Yeah.
Okay. So on the left side I've got
All right.
yellow or green with the yellow, and then red, and then blue.
I see he's using the same plug that last car did.
Yep.
So I guarantee.
And it's got
Some of the
same
wiring is-
TPS too.
Oh, we'll make sure that. Let's make sure that that's not. Well, we know that's not the problem because the TPS was working.
count. Yeah.
Yep, TPS worked. So we know that's not the problem.
TPS count.
So we need to dig in here further, which is kind of hard because stuff is under the
Tied
manifold. Yep. Yeah.
I'm just gonna find the end of my tape here.
It's got to be right in there somewhere. That looks like the little sheath he put on.
There it is.
Need a razor blade?
No.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. So don't comment that he needs one because he already knows. He doesn't. Alright. Yeah, I'm like, why won't anything change?
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
why it was so lean.
Yeah.
Once you rev it up, because it won't go up higher in the map. It's funny, we do this every day, and sometimes you just takes you a minute to see some of this stuff.
Yep. Well, I did just do an MR2 that was flawless.
Yeah.
And went so smooth. K-Series MR2, 540 horse, rad little deal. Flex fuel. Those videos just don't seem to excite everybody when they work.
They want to see the struggle.
Yeah, we do struggle sometimes. This one we got some really nice parts though.
Oh yeah. He definitely spent his money right.
Yeah, if this is the kind of problems we have, then
I'll take it every day.
yep. I guarantee that that signal wire is just in the wrong spot again.
100%.
Yeah, just what we just ran into.
All right, I mean, here we go.
Yep, here we
So
go.
I've got
that
green with the white.
So that's ground, that's signal ground.
Okay, and then I've got my
Green is ground.
green and the green with the red in the middle. And then my
So that's
yellow with the red on the other side.
Yep, so that's where we're wrong.
So these two need to flip.
The signal is going to be on the outside, and then it's just it's like the signal goes where that yellow wire is.
Yeah. So I've got two greens. I've got green with a white and green with a red. Down here. Down here.
This one, I'm going to tell you off this. This red one right here, that is our signal.
So that's
This
yellow
is our
with the
ground.
red down here.
This is our ground, and this is our 5 volt. So all backwards. So this green with the yellow,
I've got green
or
with the
green
white,
with the red
green
right
with the
here.
red,
Green with the red is our signal.
which needs to be in the
That needs to be in this slot right here.
outside.
Yep.
Over here.
Yep. And then this middle one needs to be the green with the white,
Okay.
and then the yellow to this
Okay.
one here.
All right. Well, let's get some deep pinning stuff.
Deep in. Whatever's clever. Woohoo! Let's go.
All right. So we need our green with the red on the far side, and then our green with the white next to it in the middle.
Yep.
Green with the white in the middle, which leaves
5
our
volts.
yellow with the red for the side. And put it lock back in. I'll give her a plug in here.
Now we get to test it out.
I'm just gonna find it first.
That's what she said.
All right.
Nope. Not yet.
Shoot dang.
Shoot dang damn it now, you know what I mean, man?
You went all boomhauer on me. I can't even turn the camera off now.
You can't turn it off. We can pull it.
Waiting for you to talk all boomhauer.
One man shake dang man tank. Woo! Ah. So we need another map sensor to test or see if that's going into vacuum. Because it does read about the same amount of vacuum. Yes. There. Here. I need a pair of cutters real quick. He needs some cutters.
Hold on, Brent.
Yep.
I need a zip tie.
Zip tie?
Stock map sensor.
Ready to test it?
Yes, sir. I put a line to it.
Working.
So we've either got the hole blocked through the throttle body with the gasket,
Which is what I'm
or
betting
bad
on.
sensor.
That's what I'm betting on. So everything's new.
Yep. So now we got to pull throttle body off.
Woo! Let's
It's
go.
not fun on these.
No. Easy way to do this.
All right, we're ready for you.
Alright, so you switch this back to
Yep.
camera mode? Awesome. Alright, man. So I do this now. Maybe we can get somewhere. Oh wait, we switched back to the other maps. That's
Yep.
That'll get you. First, like, I don't know where you're at.
That map. What's that sensor?
Dang, brand new sensor and it's dead. That's how this is. Sometimes.
All right, so we got a new map sensor in there.
All right.
It's plugged in.
Again.
It's back in the factory location.
Try it.
Let me know how this goes. If it doesn't work, I'm throwing something.
You're what?
I'm throwing something. It works. I don't have to throw anything.
Now we're gonna get somewhere. What's that?
249. You haven't even gone anywhere yet.
I'm at 4 pounds boost, and I'm pretty heavy.
Heck
There's
yeah.
fuel under full throttle, so.
Right on. Somewhere to start.
It's got somewhere to start off with.
Yep.
That was a chore in itself.
Yep. That'll do it. Fan's going the wrong way. Fan's going the wrong way.
The wrong way?
It's one little fan and it's going the wrong way.
Just reverse our polarity and let her rip.
Yeah. You want to kill the power real quick, boss?
They don't teach you this at the Honda dealer. Boosts?
4 pounds.
4?
Yeah, it was a little fat, so I couldn't pull it all the way through.
All right. Can you just turn the key on and see if I'm even the right way?
Yep.
Oh, much better.
Yeah?
Oh, much better.
Oh, yeah. So it's blowing this way now instead of
Don't
trying
stick your finger in there.
Oh, his finger won't fit in there.
Not in that one?
No, not in that one.
That's good.
Chain special.
Yeah.
Got the fan fixed. I'm going to put a little bit of boost duty in it just because 4 pounds just don't go nowhere. And I want to make sure that the boost duty works. Just a lot of
The alignment's horrible. $387.
I made 6 pounds, 5.9 pounds of boost, 6 pounds, and we're getting closer.
$423.
All right, keep playing with it. We'll get there. Still gotta add some fuel, so.
We ready?
It's hard to see the wideband through the steering wheel.
Yeah. That's definitely where the tires are sitting the straightest, though. $355.
A half pound, so maybe they don't
It is a really big gate with a really light spring. This is the problem we had with Steven Landero's car, with the giant gate and a small spring.
Yeah. That was Bruce Judy was 30%. What was he getting?
Mm-hmm. Well, now we know.
Go ahead and try this.
If it doesn't, we know we got to put a spring in it in the morning.
Yeah, I think we should anyway. Honestly.
Yeah. But at least we'll know if it's making
2 pounds, and that's going nowhere fast.
Yeah. Oh, 381. 381.
Booster filler on max. So
Smoke it and then change the spring.
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
5 pounds.
Okay. Sounds good. There's a plan.